First-round pick in 23 out of Minnesota. That shot wide. And now Byfield. Checked at center ice by Tyler Bertuzzi. He has 14 goals. Leaves it. Moore, a shot. Tipped on goal. Another former Minnesota Gopher. Check. Now Dumoulin. Up the middle. Turcotte knocks it down. Drops it. Fiala gets it. Shoots it. Save and Perry. On the rebound, a good chance.
On his arm. It's not like he knew where it was coming from. There's that drop. Take it to the inside. So there's a good play by Fiala.
And the Kings all over him. Squirts out. And now back in is Lebjashov. That shot handled again by former Michigan Wolverine. Blackhawks control it. Rinzel. And moved along by Grzelcyk. Now Bertuzzi shoots it. Handled there by Kuemper. Finds Laferriere. He finds Kempe. Drops it off to the back. Anderson, a drive and a save by Spencer Knight. Now to Belarus, the 20-year-olds. Played 1 year at Michigan State. Now Green drops it. On the give and go. Green to the line. Grzelcyk fires right on. Pad saved by Kuemper. Saved there by Spencer Knight. And 2-on-1 the other way. Donato right in. Pad saved by Kuemper. On a 2-on-1. He was cut in the other way. And now Levshunov. He gets it onto center ice. For Bedard, Levshunov shoots it. And a stick save by Kuemper.
Controlling or dominating, but Levshunov here jumps up. Watch the position though of Darcy Kuemper. Right at the top of the blue paint. Exactly where he needs it.
And the puck stolen. Dickinson moving in, couldn't get a shot through. And now Laferriere ahead for Fiala. Trying to bust in, spins. Laferriere, shot and a save by Knight. And then Byfield back of the goal, can't center. And lifted high and out by Bertuzzi. Kings right back in. Byfield gets it off the crossbar by Byfield.
But Byfield on attack. He's given up shots here, but this one decides to pull the trigger. And yeah, I think a stick did redirect this one. You can see the flutter puck. And that's something that makes an innocent play that much. So 0 shot attempts in the first period from Kopitar, Kempe, Moore, Turcotte, Kuzmenko. So you want to get better in that area.
Here come the Kings off the opening draw. That shot.
Well, there's a shot mentality at least. The Kings in the second here, they're coming out shooting.
Now Philip Deneau lost it on the wall. Kicked by Bertuzzi. Right to the Kings. Fogle shoots and he scores! Fogle, a one-timer! And the Kings, a 1-0 lead.
And the Kings do so here. The Hawks, puck's going to be kind of in a safe area, but all of a sudden, you'll see the Hawks get over there, 2 guys uncertain what's going to happen, and that's when the Kings find the loose puck. Just a miscommunication here. Bertuzzi's there, Moore's there, and no one takes it. Shot mentality, you could see there for Fogle. He already had his stick cocked and ready, so there wasn't a second shot there. Or excuse me,
Tips it. And now Dumoulin in a race ahead for Moore. He's got a lane to the net. Moore right in off the crossbar. Second crossbar tonight for the Kings.
Make the other team defend. Wear them down. Here's the 3rd shot of the period. That's not necessarily a great scoring opportunity, although Moore gets to the end right about the dot there. Earlier it was Byfield.
Well, down, Kuzmenko to the line to Doughty. And now Fiala. Goal line, Kuzmenko, Kopitar, shot on goal, and a save by Knight. And that was a good play there by the Kings. And Corey Perry trying to go to Byfield. Now they get it to him, a shot, rebound, Armia! And that was blocked on the way through by Kaiser. He had an open side. And the Kings break it up, and Byfield, short-handed breakaway, 2-on-0 to Fogle. What a save, I don't believe it, by Knight on a 2-on-0 short-handed breakaway.
Then Byfield has all the momentum. You'll see the puck gets taken off this side. Watch in the middle of the ice. That's backhand pass through the middle is not going to work. Now Knight knows the options here. Even though it's a 2-on-0, he knows the options are there. And to be honest, I think the Kings really did.
Vlasic's pass picked off. Kings steal it. Here's Moore, right in front. Backhander by Fogle and a save, and a minor coming up here on Chicago.
And then driving to the net. We'll see the slash coming up. Right there on the hand, the lower hand.
Jim said this was a must-score power play during the break. Kings are 0 for 1 tonight. And Fiala in front, Kuzmenko. A shot, save, rebound, Kuemper, they score! A power play goal! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
But the Kings are direct. Down low, get it to the net. And this is where it starts bouncing around. Off the arm, off the arm. That's going to count.
Yep, that's a good goal.
That's going to count. The goaltender is not really impeded by anyone. It goes off from once. It goes off from twice. Then he just, yeah, it's in. By that time, it's in. So Kuzmenko with a nice little spin move there. It's not pretty in the end, right? But the initial move was okay. You get it down low and you attack the net. Puck's in the net.
Final minute now in the second period. Clarke shoots it, blocked by Bertuzzi. Clarke again, right down Broadway, shoots, and he scores! Clarke, what a play! 3-0 Kings!
So the first shot didn't work. Over his shoulder to see where the goaltender is. He wants to be completely in front. And look at him, he's just standing there. And he's nowhere near the blue paint. That's so important. Bertuzzi gets the block. And watch this, head up, head up. Brandt Clarke has his head up. You can't see the goaltender, that means he can't see the shooter. And the Kings have a 3-0 lead.
His 4th of the year. Margin. Especially ozone possession time in that second period. Underway in the third.
It started right away, John, with shot mentality, which created face-offs in the offensive zone.
And grabbed by Wyatt Kaiser. And then Clarke steps up to break it up. Good play by the youngster to Kuemper, to Clarke. Right in, a shot. And he scores! Clarke is second. And a season high 4 goals at home for the Kings.
Neutral zone, turnover kills you. Look at Clarke, he stands up. Brandt Clarke feels that the most improved part of his game is gap control. And he closed the gap in the neutral zone. Right here, I thought he was going to give it back. Look, no look shot. And that's a little deception all to itself. He pulls it, he changes the point of attack. Blake, our stats guy, says to me, first career multi-goal game.
And Mikey Anderson way at the offensive line. And it's carried in by Deneau. For Anderson, great pass, right in, a shot, and he scores! Anderson! And the Kings are absolutely pouring it on now in a 5-0 lead.
Zone entry, get everyone involved. Deneau with room, just way too much room in the neutral zone. That created all the time and space.
You can never, ever question his work ethic. It's there every night. But every player wants to score. And he is certainly... Kuemper sets it up for Anderson. And then Doughty. Anderson again. Looking for Perry at center. Turcotte follows up. Gets through Dickinson. Now to the net. And a shot. And he scores! Turcotte drives the net and drives it in to make it 6-0.
We've talked about certain players. Here it is. From this point on, Turk has one thing on his mind. Lean, lean, lean. Get it there. He gets a bounce. Gets a bounce off his own leg, I believe, after the initial shot. Yeah, it goes off the inside of his knee. And you can see he kind of spins out of the way of the goaltender there. So goaltender interference. Yeah, the skate does not make contact. I'll have to talk to him tomorrow to see if he knew exactly that, to make sure his skate doesn't make contact there, because, or at least more contact.
And Turcotte at center ice. Kaiser stole it in front to Bedard. Shoots it right on, stopped by Kuemper.
Back in the first, but I just think his positioning. Mike Buckley is the goaltending coach for the Kings. And
Kuzmenko fakes it. Shot by Fogle. And that's going to do it. A convincing 6-0 win by the Kings. Their biggest win on home ice. Kuemper's second shutout. 38th of his career. All Kings tonight.